In March of 2018, I joined DRWakefield and two of their clients on a trip to Honduras. On my way there, I encountered one cancelled flight, and after 3 days of traveling, I was exhausted. But I was in Honduras.
So I've just arrived to Honduras and I met with Danny. And Danny, he will take me to the cooperative, so that's where we are going now.
My name is Radek, and this was already my third trip to Coffee Origin on behalf of the European coffee drink. While visiting two cooperatives, my role was to observe, learn, and bring this experience to you. This is our crew, and together we spent 3 days in Honduras.
We're going to start here.
So Honduras is one of the most important origins for DRWakefield. We work with really strong cooperatives there who provide us with big container lots, but also fantastic micro lots that win competitions. And it's full of different terroirs, different flavours, different profiles, and different people. It's a very rich and diverse place.
First coffee in Honduras. And it tastes good.
So, coffee gave us enough energy to explore the coffee field.
Of Jose Roberto Peña, who is a member of COCAFELOL Cooperative. So also one of the reasons why we're here is because right now in Honduras we are sort of end of March, which is right at the very end of the harvest, and most of the producers, they've pretty much completely finished the harvest. So we've chosen this farm because it's a slightly higher altitude, so he's still got cherries at the very top of his farm. So we're going to go and see them now.
Wow, this is really like a jungle. It's quite difficult to go between the coffee trees. This is a ripe cherry of yellow catuai, right?
Correct.
They are both sweet. Right. Is there some interesting facts regarding to this coffee farm?
Yes, so I mean this coffee farm, we're at a coffee farm and the member is from COCAFELOL Cooperative, and for me the main thing that stands out about them is they are experts in organic coffee. So actually at COCAFELOL they constantly do experiments on different types of fertilizer. What they've done is they've actually created a really successful organic fertilizer, and what they do is they distribute it to their members, and they also sell it to other cooperatives in Honduras. The brand is called Agri-Compost, which is the organic compost designed and commercialized by COCAFELOL. So right here we have they call it microorganismos de montaña, which is mountain microorganisms. So that what they do is they go to very remote parts of the forest and they find fungus and sort of leaves that have been there for a while, and they take the organisms and they harness their power and they mix them with coffee pulp, which will then change the bacteria, and then they'll then be able to use that as compost. And we have a poster of the social and environmental values of COCAFELOL Cooperative. And again, we also have a guideline on what kind of cherry to pick. So this kind of shows exactly what kind of cooperative COCAFELOL is. They're focused on quality, and they're also very focused on social and environmental values. So it's a very strong cooperative that has a very cohesive vision.
I had never been to a cooperative before. Therefore, an important question was, what is a cooperative?
So a cooperative is a group of small producers, probably ranging from 20 to 2,000, that come together to form something more meaningful. And what happens is when you have cooperative coffee, means that that coffee that you're potentially roasting or cupping or drinking is a blend of many different small producers.
Yeah, hey Radek, this is a really important place. So this is where they have all the information on each individual producer. So the location, the varieties, the yield. So not only do they have information on the farm, they actually have information on each crop year as well, so they can monitor how they're doing year on year. This is absolutely key for traceability of each producer.
Being part of a cooperative empowers people because they have more selling power, and it also means that producers can get access to finance, which is absolutely crucial and is a topic which isn't talked about enough in the coffee industry. So by coming together, they're stronger and they're able to make a better living.
The blending that takes place at cooperative level is is usually incredibly detailed, and they can vary the flavour profile of the coffee they send out as well. So we know that flavour profile we ask for is slightly different to the flavour profile a different roaster will ask for. And that's amazing that they give us what we see as being the true flavour of Honduran coffee. What it doesn't do is allow individual farms to shine. And where you've got a farm which has got some extraordinary coffee, it's nice sometimes to be able to pick out that example and show off. And this is how we ended up with the One-to-One project.
But what Project One-to-One does is it puts the faces of the farmers on the bags. So there's absolutely no uncertainty of where that coffee's come from. And the producers really like that because it means that they can see that their product is valued and the roaster knows exactly where their coffee's coming from.
You left your bag again.
So right now we are leaving COCAFELOL and we are going to Capucas. So it's 1.5 long hour drive. This is our car. And yeah, we continue. So Henry is holding the light and this is Dave. Dave is making coffee. What was the main purpose of this trip?
So it's my first trip to Origin, and I knew that we had this one-to-one relationship with a producer in Honduras, Misael Alvarado. It was really important to me that I got here, I got to meet the producer, I got to meet his family, and I got to give him back a bag of his own coffee.
The idea was to match small producers to roasters with a long-term vision in mind. So it was not just a tasty micro lot, it was a sustainable way of trading, whereby a long-term relationship was created between a like-minded producer and a like-minded roaster.
So cheers.
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 Capucas is this beautiful forest paradise. It's got these beautiful pink flowers, these incredible trees. Such a welcome from Omar and the rest of the team here.
Capucas is located near the Salaque mountain, the highest mountain in Honduras, and the co-op started in '99 with 55 members, and now we are 1,000 members.
So we cut 6 different lots, and all the different lots with different members of the Alvarado family.
After a cupping, we went to see the coffee farm of the Alvarado family. One of their fields belongs to Misael Alvarado, a farmer who is a member of DRWakefield's Project One-to-One. And coffee from this field is being sold today. On the way from the farm, we stopped by Misael's house to hand him a bag of his coffee, but unfortunately we didn't find him home. And so we were hoping to catch him the last day.
So right now it's 6:30, we just came back from the farm and now we are back. This is our house for 2 nights.
Gracias.
So these are the clothes for tomorrow's competition. Ciao. So right now we are at the place where the cupping competition is happening. Henry, what is the cupping competition about?
This is the 11th year of the cupping competition. Each year they cup for 5 days prior to the event. And they cup all the best lots of the cooperative, and the top 10 are selected to present to an international cupping board. I mean, Capucas has like over 1,000 members, so if only half the membership arrives, we're going to have like 500 people here. So it's going to be a good party.
The event reminded us of a big festival. There was music, loads of coffee, as well as cascara products.
Muchas gracias, Henry. Wait for you the next year.
At the end we are leaving before announcing the winners of the cupping competition.
It's been fantastic.
Yeah. And you finally...
Last thing on the trip, met Misael. I've been waiting the whole week to shake hands with Misael Alvarado, and we did it. Just as we're leaving the field. Amazing.
Just a few minutes before our departure. But it's been great. It's been great. Alright, it's time to say bye.
Till next time, Honduras.
Till
Next time.
I felt totally absurd absorbed by what these cooperatives do, and even though I stayed only 3 days, all made me feel as I would have been there for months.
So we are leaving Honduras.
Already 2.
2 more minutes.
That's it. So, like, this is Henry, European coffee trip.
And this is Radek from DRWakefield.
Woo.